Okay. This like you can see my full face, right?
Can I can see your full face. Hang on. I see. Got how many participants?
12. Is
12,
it?
huh? Yes. Hello, everyone. Yeah, all the attendees are here. Hello, there's David, there's Florence, Isabel. Hi, Joe. Joe is inside here also. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Yes, Stefan also here. So we are also in live Facebook, okay, which is under PropNex Sabah live Facebook. So if you have friends and family who also wants to join us, but you want to watch us more in Facebook Live, you can actually log into our Facebook lah. I will share in the group chat our link. Hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. So this is our Sabah Facebook live. Okay. So how's everyone? Okay, I hope everyone is at home, safe, and also those of which is outside but watching us here. So thank you for your time. It's very hard to get Stefanie's time. Okay, she's busy woman since morning. Okay, she's a busy woman since morning. And then just now when we want to do a dry run, she's still busy with her friends. Okay. Okay. But nevertheless,
yeah, today is a bit unexpected. Yeah.
Unexpected, yeah. So I'm even though this arrangement was just made 2 days ago, I would like to make a very big thank you to Stefanie that she can actually spare her time for 1 hour with us, okay, to share. Her topic for today is to close luxury home worth of 7 million during this MCO. Wow, this is a very good topic. I can say that especially for this kind of climate, during MCO, during pandemic, if you can close actually such a very big case, it is actually a good bravo.
Thank you.
Good bravo, Stefanie. Okay, let me share a little bit a background about Stefanie. Okay, for those who don't know Stefanie, okay, today, okay, let me tell you, okay, her success story. When she sent me her introduction, I was like, wow, Stefanie, you got a lot of experience. I'm so grateful that you're here with us. You started at a banking line, then after that, then you joined real estate in 1996. Okay, 1996, and then you start up your company, which is Oriental in KLCC branch in year 2010. Okay. Then when you started your rental, you actually achieved so many. You are second runner up best in your branch in year 2012. You have top award on project marketing in year 2014 and 2015. The largest deal in commercial for rent in year 2014. Wow, I can say if you're in KLCC, you're the largest. I think the figure of commission is like
it's only rental, like it's only rental. It's not sale. Yeah.
But the largest I can say that because KLCC rental also not cheap. I think around that area is not cheap also.
Yeah.
Okay, compared to other places, I think another good bravo to you. And then in year 2018,
thank you.
Year 2018, when Stefanie discovered about PropNex, okay, he crossed over to PropNex Malaysia until right now. Okay, I'm so grateful that I can actually meet Stefanie, okay, an agency leader when I was in KLCC, when I was in KL that time. Stefanie is a very nice and humble lady, I can say. Okay, nice and humble lady.
Thank you, thank you.
Whatever, if she can share, she will share. Okay, she will share her knowledge. And then today, we again, for those who never met Stefanie, okay, this is the time that for you to put your Q&A or your chats below if you want to understand about how she handle her properties, okay, in terms of property selling, okay, and rental, or probably or her GTA, you can actually put in the chat down there. Okay, so without further ado, Stefanie, we got 8 questions here for you. Okay, tonight
wow,
we
there's
got
a lot,
8. That we got 8 questions. We got 1 hour. Okay, we got 1 hour. We try to target 45 minutes if it's possible. But if your story is interesting, we probably can go up to 1 hour. So without further ado, okay, my first question to you. Okay, all of us know that there are many challenges, especially right now, this kind of climate. Okay, especially like us property agents. So do you believe that there is a solution for this kind of challenges? And can you share with us what is your solution?
Okay. For your information, when it comes to solution, I think definitely there are solutions. It's like the mindset. Whether are you ready to face the challenges? Like for me, I started with a very worried mindset when we are locked down. When we know that this pandemic, we don't know even like when this is going to end. So maybe a bit back to history, when during 98, our Asia financial crisis, 2008, the world financial crisis. Those days, I was just a solo player. That means I don't lead the team. I don't even have a branch. But when come to this time in this 2020, when this pandemic, outbreak and also our lockdown, it really made me very worried, because I feel that what should I do? And it's the first time in human life that facing lockdown. So like in my mind, it's like, oh, we cannot do viewing, we cannot, a lot of things we cannot do. So at that point of time, it's like, luckily in PropNex, our bosses, our Malaysia bosses, and also our Singapore bosses keep on giving us a lot of trainings, the Zoom meeting that make us occupied, and also share with us a lot of tricks how to during this lockdown, how you connect with your clients, like each day you have to make 60 calls and stuff like that. So for me, I feel that is the mindset when you say that, if like end of the world is end of the world, but when you are positive, I think the energy flow will be very positive too. So for me, it's like the first 2 weeks try to adjust, but subsequently, once we attended all those trainings and also the Zoom meeting from everyone, I feel that there are a lot of things that we can do, like connecting with clients, contact all your your old clients. You can create some topic just to chit chat with them. Of course, you also have to find a right timing, and also when you talk to them, you have to see that are they ready, or whether sometimes they are also very stressed when they cannot conduct their business and stuff like that. So I do that. I start connecting. I talk to them. Then from there, I see some are very negative, but some are very, very positive. because we have some clients during like 2008, the Lehman Brothers crisis. These are the group of clients that they really go into the market and they got a lot of good buy. A few years later, 3-4 years later, they really see what they invested in 2008. They see the appreciation. They see the capital appreciation. So likewise, when come to this time, I think when we share with them, we can share with them all this success story. So I use the same, and also again, this group of clients that we still keeping in touch until now, they still tell you the same thing. Stephanie, well, this time I think it's another opportunity again. We are on the lookout. If there's anything that is like, I think now everyone know that you have grade A, grade B, grade C. Grade C is the not motivated at all seller or buyer. Grade B is a 50-50. Grade A is a very motivated. So they are looking at those very motivated. And of course, they are motivated buyer, but pricing is still the matter lah. So when they talk to you like, oh, we are ready, we can come into the market anytime when you have this kind of grade A stock for us. So then I say, after all, it's like not bad. And especially during MCO, everyone is, it is like you cannot move to everywhere. And despite that, because I stay in KLCC too, so I still drive my car around, I still go and buy stuff. So I see that, after all, MCO also, okay, I'm not that bad lah, the traffic. Also, no cars, but I see the opportunities. So when we have our second round of CMCO, when things can move around already, so whatever contacts that we have or clients that we have spoken, they say, once the MCO is lifted, of course it's not lifted, but CMCO, at least we can move around. So yeah, I immediately call these people and we start like fixing the appointment. So the deal that I closed in Four Seasons is also, we have been talking about it during MCO. Even though when I call Four Seasons, the developer staff, they also unable to fix the appointment for us. So, but my persistence is like, I keep on calling her, text her, I say, because the buyer rep is in KL, definitely if you miss this opportunity, then we are unable to show this person already. So then I think it's because of my persistency. So finally they manage. So you see, during this MCO, there are lots of things that can be done. For me, it's like the solution is your mindset. What do you think? You think that it's end of the world, is end of the world. But if you think that, no, I think they are, opportunities everywhere. So you just go for it. Maybe for some younger agents, it's first time they being caught in this kind of, this kind of market condition. I will fully understand their feeling, because they are not like us. We have been through many rounds. But the advice I wanted to give to them is like, you have to start from a very positive mindset. There are a lot of things that you can do, and only when you take action, there's an action plan, then only things will happen. It will never happen that if you do not take any action. Just like during the MCO, you make a lot of appointments, you talk to your clients. So once the MCO ready, you can start meeting them, you can start fix the appointment to meet up with them, to show the properties to them. Then this is the thing that you can do. So for me, it's like, furthermore, like last Friday, when our Prime Minister announced a few more very impactful stimulus package for property market. I think that is also, that is also another booster to boost property market. And we see all this during 2008. So now come back again. I remember when I was sharing every crisis underlying many opportunities. That time also I was sharing like, hopefully government will announce this kind of announcement soon. So true enough, last week they already announced some of it, right? So I feel that they are opportunities. So the solution is like, you have to be very positive. You have to, you know, of course, listen to what, I mean, come back to our PropNex culture, listen to what your leader asks you to do. So for me, it's like, I fully follow when our boss Kelvin Fong shared with us, when Marcus shared with us, when Yong Hock shared with us. Yeah, I follow, because I feel that, yeah, this help you, you see. So now you see the fruit, because you plant the seed during the MCO. Now you see the fruit, right? So if you didn't do it, now only you start to do it. I think, not to say it's late, but maybe other people already started collecting check already. So that is my my feel lah.
Very good, Stephanie. Even though I also try to write notes on write notes, because this kind of sharing, you know, this kind of sharing, I can say that it's actually from true self, from yourself. Okay, these are real case sharing, you know. So these are like for us, especially, like we are so far. I'm in KK, and then you're in KL, you know. There's no, probably not, I don't know, this year are we able to fly, you know, to meet someone?
Exactly. I supposed to fly to KK to witness your opening. Due to the COVID-19, you have to postpone your opening, right? So that's why you see, I think moving forward, a lot of things, just like our Prime Minister mentioned, is a new norm. So a lot of things is like, you have to adapt, and the consumer behavior will shift. It will shift to something that never happened before. And now we are in this process, and we also wouldn't know yet. But after CMCO, now MCO, now you know, the new norm is every time when you go to restaurant, you have to take your body temperature, you have to scan into your phone, register all this. You go to supermarket also, So this is one of the new norm already, right? So even though when we conduct viewing in all these high-rise building, so the security or the property management also will do the same thing. So compared to last time, never have this before. So this time you have to adapt again, and you cannot say no, right? So I think these are the things that you have to change. You have to adapt.
Thank you, Steffi. I can actually feel you, because when you change your mind, you have your positive mindset and all like that. I was, during MCO at the time, I was trying to keep myself positive all the time. You know,
I see that also. You have done, you have done a few. I think your this webinar, and then you have done a few project briefing also, right?
Correct. Want to keep
very good.
Want to keep ourselves energy positive.
Exactly.
So very important. Okay, we come to the second question here. So of course, during MCO the time, I know that you're busy. Probably you're busy attending trainings and so forth and so forth. Then, can you share with us during MCO what do you do? What's your activity to keep your energy? You know, your energy up all the time.
Okay, during MCO, because I am quite lucky, I have two places. But during MCO, I choose my condo just above our office. So I still come to office, because a lot of all the files, all this is in my office. So I just take the leave and come down to office. I still come to office to, you know, in fact, at that time, it's very good for me to clear a lot of backlog. Before the lockdown, there are a lot of paperwork that I didn't, so I can clear that, you know. So I feel, also not bad. And also, MCO also make me become a cook. Last time I do not have time to cook, so then during MCO, I try. I go and buy, you know, go to the supermarket there. We still can go to supermarket, right? So then make soup. Just I learned some cooking lah, and then I showed to my mom. I said, your daughter, after so many years now, finally can cook already. So I do something that is never done before during you know, our lifetime. You know, because I would say that maybe I'm too spoiled or blessed that I do not have to cook. So every time I just go home and eat, you know. So now you have to do all this. Beside that is like also I think it's more every day also when sometimes our client call or friend call, are you busy with your Zoom meeting? So almost every day you still have a lot of different schedule of Zoom meeting, either in related to real estate or not related to real estate. Every day you just see people live in Facebook, you know. So selectively choose. I think even PropNex ourselves also, we have one day also sometimes got some clash also. So so it's more doing that lah. You can't go out to like there's no outdoor activities. It's just within the building, and I cross over to KLCC to supermarket there. You can still can do some grocery shopping. Yeah.
So I think like for us, we also have so busy with our Zoom trainings and all like that. That one also I think keep our energy up all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Especially when our directors and our bosses are the one that who attended, who are conducting the trainings, like ASP and the SPM. Those are very fruitful. I think we can learn a lot.
Exactly. 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 Especially SPM and AST. And also during MCO also, because of the training, I also managed to close 2 agents during MCO. And the reason they want to join is because when they look at the training, it's too cannot resist. They are so tempted to the training because I keep on sending them all the link, those that we can share to the outsiders, you know. So they look at it, and then until the day just before AST started, she asked, I think 1 day or 2 days before, she said, I want to attend this training. I said, this is only meant for PropNex. Only when you join us, then you can. Then she said, if I join you today, can I attend it? I said, sure, if you can join today, of course you can. Then immediately she made the decision, and then she said, okay, on. Then the other, her ex-colleague together. So I said, hey, during MCO also we can do recruitment because of the training, you know. So yeah. So I feel that there are a lot of things can be done during MCO. It just only, you know, it's what kind of habit that you cultivate. If you cultivate a very like relaxed, a lot of people say, oh, MCO is honeymoon, MCO is holidays. Then it's just honeymoon or holidays. But holidays, it will end. We are coming to the end already, okay? Yesterday when we have meeting with Marcus said, oh, do you know that now everything is back to normal already? So no more holiday. In fact, we started way before. We started like on the 4th of May. Everyone is just like go and fix appointment and go and do viewing, you know. So yeah, there are a lot of things that can keep you busy.
Correct. That's why those kind of things that keep us busy and then keep our energy
high.
Continue.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay. Then in that case, my next question is what kind of positive habit that you cultivate? Actually, we touched on it a little bit just now. So that positive energy that you cultivate and then the habits that you keep, can you give us like few tips like that, or few pointers that what are the details of positive energy or positive habit do you keep all the time with yourself?
I think maybe it started from discipline. I'm a very disciplined person. Even though, you know, when you are in real estate, you are self-employed. You don't have to wake up at what time, like last time we used to be when we are under employment, you have to wake up as early as 6 o'clock, you know, drive all the way to office, you know. For me, when I started my real estate back then in 1996, I still make myself very disciplined. I make sure myself go to office like 3 times in a week. So my previous agency, the bosses all know that Stefanie come to office very often. So there's a table and seat is meant for me because I like to go to office to, you know, despite you can, real estate, you can operate your business at anywhere, right? But I just make myself, So I even like go to office as early as like 9:30 a.m., you know, at least I stay office for half a day, fix my appointment, then I go out to attend all the appointments. So this habit is already cultivated from last time until now. Even like now, well, I can come down to office within 1 minute. So I can come down like maybe 12 noon, but I still come down to office like sometime 10 a.m., especially when I know I have a busy schedule, 9:30 a.m. So we have clients that come to see me and say, wow, you are the first one come to office. I say, I'm always the first one come to office, and I'm always the last one who leave the office. So I think this is the you cultivate from last time, you see, the discipline, okay? So discipline is very important. There are people that think that, oh, I'm self-employed, I can, you know, I can sleep until 12 p.m. But when you sleep until 12 p.m., you have a day gone already, you know. So that is one of the main thing lah, as far as habit is concerned lah. Besides discipline, I think you must have a very before I am a leader, I do not really go and I won't say this is a habit, but interaction is very important also. Like now, today we are leader. I think interaction is one of the key things that you have to know how to interact or communicate with your family members, with your colleagues, with your clients, with your friends. So this part is also, I feel that it's very important, because let's say if you do not know how to communicate, in fact, when there is a miscommunication, it will lead to a big missing link there. So you do not know how to when there's any issues that props up, you do not know how to handle it. So for me, it's like when it comes to this kind of issues come to me, I am a very patient person, as in I feel that calm is very important. No matter what happened, this is also, I very agree with Alan, our boss Alan, that always tell us fast is slow, slow is fast, right?
Yes.
So this is, in fact, this is really true. So you cannot, every time you cannot just simply jump into conclusion, as in, no, you make a very hasty decision will lead you to something that is maybe a wrong decision, or even a mistake.
Totally
So I think this part is also very, it's me. I think I have 5P lah. Maybe can share here.
Good.
If you wanted to be a person, or even a real estate agent, or successful business person, first, I'm a very patient person. Second is I am persistent. Okay, very persistent. So I will follow up. Perseverance. Professionalism, that is very important. Okay. Last one I cannot recall already. I keep on thinking of 5.
Okay, one more.
One more. Patient, persistent, perseverance, professionalism, and there's one more P.
Productive.
Not productive. Never mind. Let me think first. Later, maybe I can recall.
At the end, you let us know.
Yeah. Yesterday, I still think about it. I said, this one I have to share. So patience is very important. That's why you see a lot of real estate person. You can see between female and male, It's always the female make a better real estate person than the male. Female.
Can you hear
because
that?
I think it's the it's the patient. And during you see any award winning night, presentation night, you can see all the top 10 agents or whatever. You can see more female than
majority.
male. If you notice it, if you maybe it's like 6-4, you know, 6 is female, 4. Because I also talk to a lot of clients. They also say that I feel female make a better real estate person than a male because they are very persistent, they are very patient. Men, being men, I think is the genetic is like they are not so patient compared to you all ladies lah. So this I think is important, patient. So I feel patient is again very important because when you are not in rush, your mind is also can think deeper and can think a lot of things better. When you that's why people always say that you don't make a hasty decision. When you make a hasty decision, you will really later on you will regret. So that's why I feel that this is also you know, very important because I am a patient person. So when it comes to like persistent perseverance, this definitely you have to have it because especially if you're in sales, if you are not persistent, I think you will lose a lot of, because follow-up is very important. Yeah, you will lose a lot of opportunities. So likewise, go to perseverance. So I think all this will make how your clients look at you, or even when you know when you well, you wanted to have more friends. So the friends also like, what kind of person is this person, their character. So I think this is all factors that put together. So if you ask me habit, well, maybe this will develop into some form of a habit that make you is like, oh, you know that this is the things that you have to do. You know that, you know, so a good habit other than a bad habit.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
But I think good habit, bad habit, every person also have lah.
So
like, like I think Yuki also did share. Well, during MCO, a lot of people will they will develop some new habit already. You know, what are your new habit? So during the MCO, things that you last 3 months, definitely a habit will be developed already without even you yourself noticing it.
Yes. I totally agree on that. Yeah.
So luckily, for myself, I don't think I develop any bad habit lah.
Yeah, we hope so. So, okay, Stefanie, our next question. Okay, our next question is the question that all of us want to listen. Okay, the answer that all of us want to listen. Can you share with us? Can you share with us what is your tips on closing 7 million property? Okay, during MCO. During MCO, okay, you close 7 million worth of property. Can you share with us your tips?
Sure. I think if you can remember just now the few questions when you asked me, it's all started from there. Okay. This client or friends, we are friends. I think I know him for more than 10 years. He started to, of course, we also like send message to clients, you know, like just to catch up. How are you? He's from Hong Kong. So when we like send message, and then he also reply message, say, I think soon I will introduce you one of my friend that wish to buy a property in Malaysia, in KLCC. So there was one evening he created a group chat, and me, himself, and the potential buyer. So he said, oh, he's my uni mate and he's my roommate. So I hope you really can introduce good properties to him. And he's looking at some in Malaysia, especially in KLCC, because when he introduced me to this client, also he said, oh, Stefanie has been in KLCC for more than a decade. So anything about KLCC, you can refer to her. So then that how it started. Of course, we have to do like what we learned from Boss Yong Hok, the probing questions. We need to know what is he looking at, what kind of properties, you know, the sizes, the location. There are so many high-rise building in KLCC. So when I asked him all these questions, in fact, this person is also very straightforward and he knows what he wants. He just tell me that you try to look for me those unit that is above shopping mall. I do not want too old. I also want something that is branded. Then I think that is very close to what I'm looking at. So with that answer, then I know what I can recommend to him. So in KLCC, in fact, there are not many. It's just like Pavilion, everyone know, Four Seasons, and also care residence. So all this underneath is the shopping mall. Of course, KLCC also he doesn't mind, but it's not. You can look at something that is very close to KLCC, but above KLCC there's no more. It's just the two twin towers, right? But something very close is also okay. He will also consider. So after that, I just think that maybe I also at the same time I have to tell him that, are you looking at something that is not too old? So he said, yeah, I think I prefer something that is quite new. Then I say, if you're looking for something new, only Four Seasons. Then he said, yeah, I don't mind Four Seasons. In fact, I am looking at for Four Seasons. I'm thinking of Four Seasons. Yeah. So then I say, okay, Four Seasons. Then I send him all the information, and then he look at all the details, the layout plan. And because the time is MCO, not even CMCO. So he said, of course, Four Seasons also, they have all these virtual presentation, the link that I sent to him. But he wanted to show the unit to, he has a friend in KL at that time. So he want this person to go and see the place. But I say, I'm afraid I'm unable to do this for you, because now no one can go up to any building unless you are the residents, you know. So then, but I always follow up with the developers staff. I say, when can we view? So the moment when I watched news, our Prime Minister announced that CMCO, I was so happy. Immediately I text the developers. I said, can you arrange an appointment now? Because I know that this lady, she arrived KL on the 7th of March. Maybe, I don't know now whether she's still around, 90 days visa. So before that, you know, she has to see this place before she goes back. So then she said, no, I don't think so, Stefanie. I think you have to wait. I said, wait until when? I said, don't know. I will let you know one day when we get the approval from the management, property management. I will let you know. So I was like, you are so near yet so far. That time still haven't seen her, but at least when you have the viewing, you already one step closer, right? So until one day, she called me and she told me that, good news for you, because I told her, I said, if you cannot arrange for me, then I will try to get some call agents that has unit and also have key, show us. That's true enough. There's one agent that also has the key for the unit. But when we go there, they didn't allow us to go up. So that rep also was there, and we didn't manage to go up. So then she was quite disappointed. So I told this prospect buyer, I say, never mind, just give me a bit of time. Once we have this green light from the property management, then we will arrange. So once we have the appointment already, immediately I call her. She came, she went to see a few units. One time we showed whatever that we have lah, because you don't know, suddenly then another rules come out again, then you cannot go and view. So she has seen all the unit. And immediately he also shortlisted what he wants. He shortlisted the big unit, 2004 square feet unit. He wants private elevator. So that is a private elevator. And he said, I only want facing KLCC Park and the twin towers. So this unit suit all his requirement. Got private elevator, 2,400 square feet. And in fact, the view is very nice. You can see TRX, you can see PNB 118, you can see KL Tower, you can see the park, and you can see Twin Tower at the side. So in fact, it's really $1 million view. It's like, wow, you know.
Like wallpaper.
And he asked, he asked, can we view this during night time? So the developers cannot. Daytime you can view already very lucky. Nighttime only residents stay there because he wants to see the night view. I think that night view is very nice.
Very nice. Yeah.
So then I think he liked that unit. But before that, the friend texted him and told him that how the unit look like. Of course, all the plan he has already. So he start making offer already. Then he asked me how much is this unit. Then I told him it's 8.5 million. He said, okay, you make an offer for me, 5.95. So I calculated 5.95 is 30% below what the developer asking. I said, 30% is a lot of reduction, you see. So then he said, market is very bad. I said, yeah, market is very bad, but 30% is way below, and this is something like, you know, maybe 8 years ago when because Four Seasons there's some delay. They launched the project back then in 2001, 2013, but they completed this project only in 2018. So I said, you are giving them something like a launching price. He said, yeah, that's right. You try launching price? I said, okay. So when I talked to the staff, she said, I think you have to be higher than, 7, or when you hit anything minimum 7, then I can propose to my boss. I can seek their approval. So then I told him, then he said, I give you a few proposal. I give you 6.2, I give you 6.6, I give you 7. But all these proposal come with incentive give to the staff. If she managed to close for me, I will give her incentive. I said, wow, this client not bad. There's a lot of buffer for me to negotiate. But when I try to test the bottom line from the staff, she already told me that you do not offer me anything below 7. And the last offer that he gave me is exactly 7. So I start with 7. So I say, okay, what happened if my client, offers 7 million? So would you all accept the offer? He said, you can ask your client to place the booking fees. Then when we receive the booking fees already, I will check with my boss, because I don't want, after I check with my boss said, okay, we accept, but your client said do not want to buy already. So I think that sometimes it did happen this kind of situation. So he's a very motivated buyer, and he's
very
serious.
Good.
So he just transferred the money, and then before that, of course, I also call Yong Ho. I asked Yong Ho, I said, so now it's like this. Then he said, okay, never mind, you do like this. I follow. Before you come to this, you do not throw your last thrown card. I said, okay, we do. And after that, finally, after they received the booking fees already, then she sent me the email, kindly let me have your client's mailing address, because he want the condition, if he accepts 7 million, he has to sign the contract within 14 days. And this client based Taipei, he's a Taiwanese. So she asked me to give her the mailing address. Then I said, oh, means to say that the offer accepted. Already. So then we send the SMP to Taipei, and in fact, I think just only I received a message that they received the SMP, and 8% also paid. So this case is like SMP side 10% paid. Now it's just only pending for the application of the state consent. Yeah, because he's a foreigner.
It's a foreigner, yeah. So wow, during MCO you must be very, very excited.
Very excited, yeah, very excited, yeah, I agree. Very, very excited. It's like
running marathon like that.
And some more is during MCO, a lot of things is like you are so rigid, you cannot move around,
Correct.
But he is also very understanding, because he also asked me if I decided to buy, because there are a few questions that when he asks me, I already feel that he is already have the intention to buy the properties in KL, okay? Because he asked me, if I decided to buy, how am I going to sign the agreement? And when do I have to wait until no more MCO, then I can fly, or you all? I said, no need. All the documents can send to Taipei for you to sign. You can go to the Malaysia consulate to sign all these documents. So he already think forward, you know. A lot of questions. So from there you can gauge that, oh, he even think where can he sign the agreement? I say this potential client very good chance closing him already. So it's all started from you know, when you start connecting with your clients and and it's just a referral, you know. So I feel that
so when you're definitely you're very blessed with this kind of referral, you know, referral from your friends. Like just now when we started to ask you questions on the solution, you were saying you connect back with your friends or with your client. See, with connecting back like this, you get referral from
exactly
from leads like this. Wow.
Amazing. So, thank you. So continue connect. It's really when you connect, then only people will know that. Of course, like these friends, when we go to Hong Kong last year, when we go to Hong Kong quite often last year, when we go there, we will just connect with all these clients. So we will come up for dinner, catch up for coffee, for tea. So they know that what you are doing. That's why they also remember what you are doing. When they have friends that looking for properties in Malaysia, in KL, then they will think of, Stefanie is the person that I wanted to introduce to this person, you know. So I think the connection is very important.
Very good.
During MCO, if you continue connect with your clients, especially the old clients, you get a lot of lead from them. Either they wanted to sell the property, or they ask you to introduce them some property to buy.
I totally agree. I also try to connect with my client. Also, I managed to get few leads. And then also leads to some of them are very big investors. So these are actually it's very true. That's why during our MCO, our bosses also say, hey, connect, call your client.
Make phone calls. Exactly. Like for newcomers, the newbies that they do not have any clients, I think they also can call the master listing and talk to these clients, talk to them. You know, they are ways. It's just only when if you didn't do it, then there will be no lead come to you.
Correct. Totally agree. Thank you, Stefanie, for your answer, for that big tips that you give to us. Our next question, we got another few more questions. Can you share with audience, do you handle any projects in KLCC?
For your information, I do not handle any particular projects, because all the projects also we have different PIC. But I involve with our KLCC agents and continue to like I think one of our agents, CC, also closed Oxley during this MCO. Mabel also closed, I think, don't know 2 or 3 cases. There's one 3 cases closed just before the lockdown, and during MCO also she also closed. So amazing. I think we have a team of all these agents that is continue marketing all these KLCC projects, and also of course we also have another few teams that is doing not KLCC but also not far from KLCC. So for me, I do not really handle, but I involve.
I
just involve
with them lah. So like your team handle Oxley. And also
I think almost all but those but when come to like, because end of last year in December we there are few high-rise like area, this Sono 3, Star Residence, these few buildings already completed. So when it's completed, then it's even better for us to show to our, prospect buyer to see the showroom. To some developer, even they able to show you the actual unit. So we are busy with that. It's just only, unfortunately, after December, then we have January and February, 2 months. Then after that, lockdown. So now back to normal again. So we go back to all this building, and we can conduct our viewing. So the rest of them, those under construction, then I think some completed next year, 2021, some 2022, some even like 2023. So we have to wait. But everyone involved, I think PropNex is one of the agency that really involved almost all KLCC projects. Okay, and we have a very good support system to all our agents, regardless you are KLCC agent or you are not KLCC agent. You're still able to, close deals.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, we got 2 more questions for you. I think we already spent almost 1 hour with you.
45 minutes. Okay,
almost
no problem.
1 hour. We got 2 more questions for you. Okay.
Yes.
The next question, maybe I ask the last 2 questions I'll ask you is, okay, number 7. My question here is, as a leader, or those that who wants to be a leader, okay, their timeline maybe this year or any time that they want to target to become a leader. So what are the characteristics do you think that every leader should have?
Characteristics. I think there are few first is like responsibility is very important. You have to be a very responsible person. Today, you can recruit agents come and join your team, but the moment they come and join your team, they are just like your kids already. You are giving birth to this baby. So you have to take care of them from infant, become, a boy, become teenage, become man. So that is where the journey started. So you cannot just bring them in and, let them, in Mandarin, say, 知生知灭. So, so I think that is not right. So responsibility, you must know as a leader, okay? And second, maybe you have to be a very caring person. It's like a lot of times you really have to connect with your team members. Heart to heart talk. Heart to heart talk is really like, whether good or bad, you have to tell them, because only that, especially the negative side, because a lot of people, they just do not want to hear the negative. They just want to, you just keep on praising them, they're very happy. But something that, not to say criticize them, but they just don't want to listen. But somehow these are the things that hold them back. So I think this is also very important. Care, support. You have to, be very supportive. Anytime, at any time, you have to be there to help them, physically or mentally. So I think this is also quite important. Lastly, I think is you have to be a very lovable person. You love them, okay? Love and care these two and also support and guidance is together you have to guide them. So I think this is something that over the years, when I have my own branch, I am still learning. Still a lot of things that I think I still lack of. Still there are some missing link there. So still learning, but try to pick up here and there.
Very, very good advice, Stefanie. Okay, responsible, caring person, connect with the team members, supportive, and guide them, and be a lovable person. So it's like a mother,
mommy.
like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
mommy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why they say like now, you know, your immediate is your immediate level. Your agents that is under you, the team leaders is your daughter, but their team member is your grandchildren. Then the down is become your great grandchildren. One level. So they promoted become a parents. So it's like that, it's duplicating, So, but I always believe that it started from the top. If you from the top, from the beginning, if you do it right, it will be all the way right. But when you do it wrong, then you'll be all the way wrong. That's always my belief.
Yeah. Agree with you. Thank you, Steffi, for your sharing on, for those upcoming leaders or maybe the current leaders, they will get few tips from your sharing here just now.
There are still a lot, but suddenly cannot recall.
Okay, Steffi, our last question to you. Okay.
Yes.
So since you have joined PropNex 2 years ago, okay,
yes.
2 years ago, what is your self-development, you know, before PropNex and now you are in PropNex, your development and your improvement that you have actually worked on and achieved to become such a successful agency leader here?
I won't say I'm successful. We are still learning together. But I think indeed there are a lot of differences. I have been in this industry for more than 2 decades. I have been with the previous agency for 18 years. But moving forward, I think the real estate industry, the landscape is going to change. What more with this COVID-19, with this lockdown, you even have to do more in order to be sustained in this industry. Okay? Because a lot of things is going to change already. If you do not change, you'll be left behind. One day you'll be phased out. For me, after I cross over to PropNex, I think a few things that even in the market also we've been listening, that the trainings that PropNex is providing to all the PropNexians, this is something that I feel I am really lucky. And when I attended our, the SBC bootcamp and the LBC bootcamp, it's really eye-opening for me. Because I'm a person where I never very seldom attend training. So when I attend all this training, but indeed it's very powerful, very impactful. So after we attended this training, when we asked our team members to attend, the whole reason is because you wanted to unite everyone's mindset. You speak the same language. You are on the same page. I think that's very important when you lead team. When that was my previous experience, when you do not have this kind of training, everyone will just have their own thought with their own mindset. You cannot align them. When you wanted to align their mindset, it's so difficult. So even though like after, people that come and join PropNex, there are some, I'm not saying all, there are some that haven't attended training compared to those that already attended training. You can see the way their behavior is different because they haven't attended, they do not know how, why. So they are still very, they are just like last time, okay? We do see changes. Having said that, not to say everyone that attended already, they changed. Some also didn't change. It's all come back to yourself. But once you attended already, to a certain extent, I think you're able to align 70% of them with the same mindset, same thinking. That will make our job easier when we wanted to lead team. I think this is one element that is very important for leaders. So, and this PropNex has it, okay?
I totally agree.
Yeah, the platform, something that we can very proud to share with everyone. to shout to everyone that, you know, indeed this kind of training that we have in our agency, we have all the selfless bosses. You can be so up close and personal with them. So I think this is something that is, you know, culture that we have it in PropNex, and something that cannot be duplicated. So this is something that I am very amazed, and I feel that we should continue cultivate this for the next many years.
I enjoy myself in SBC, in LBC, in any trainings. Any trainings that they provided, I never missed. And then I enjoy it very much.
Especially like this time, I share with some of our agents. I say, this lockdown I also feel that it's really a blessing that we are in this agency whereby they would not make you feel very lonely. You are like you know, you have no direction. You do not know what you have to do. So but with all these trainings that we have, either from KL, from Malaysia, or from Singapore, really keep you busy. So that's why we, after this MCO, when we start meeting friends, what do you do during MCO? I said, wow, we very busy every day, so meeting, you know. So and all this meeting, all this webinar, also meeting, and they are really very helpful for you to, you know, for you to when you are now back to new norm already, when you out there wanted to cheer, wanted to fight, you can apply all these techniques to your daily negotiation already. Correct or not? For those that attended lah. Of course, as I said, there are people that over the last 3 months also having their honeymoon holidays where they didn't attend anything at all. Then so sorry to say that, too bad lah. So you know, opportunity is always given to those people that are already prepared. So if you are not prepared, then you start now, maybe it's still okay. It's not too late, but maybe you are just a little bit behind people only lah.
So Stefanie, we really enjoy your sharing. I can tell you we spent almost 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah. Now I look at the time, is 1 hour already.
1 hour talking to you.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much for inviting me, Philo. That day when you text me, I said, what to share? I also like, and then I think that was Wednesday, right?
Yes,
Wednesday. Yeah. That's why I asked you, is it something like what you did with Bonnie? Then I said, okay lah, can try lah.
But Steffi, because my interview is very casual, and then
I know.
The reason why we do this kind of sharing is because we also want our agents to learn, our agents to learn, and also for those audience who listen to us, who listen to us, who wants to know more about PropNex and also PropNex culture, do contact any of our PropNexian. Steffi is and then myself is in Sabah. So that's why we want to spread love, as you say, as a mother of PropNex, we want to spread love. We want to spread care. Right. So this is what we are doing right now. So thank you, Stefanie, for your.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome.
I am so happy that you're here to share. I am sure that a lot of people out there listening, they have a lot of takeaways.
I hope so.
Takeaways from Steffi. Before we let Steffi go, just a little bit of announcement, but this one is only for KK branch. For KK branch, we are having an event this coming Saturday. For those in KL or anywhere you want to come and listen, it will be on this Saturday 8 p.m. For those who wants to know more, please drop by to our Facebook PropNex Sabah Facebook, and then
mm.
you can see the information of our Saturday event. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So thank you,
Let's
Steffi,
join,
again.
Philo.
Yeah.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
I hope to see you soon in KL or in KK.
In KK. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, Steffi.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.
Good
Bye bye. Bye bye.
night.
Good night. Bye bye.